Hey guys, that piece of glass gave me a flat today. Right in my tire. Alright, let's fix the inner tube now. Hey guys, time to fix the inner tubes. I got like 4 of these. Let's get them going. Alright, first thing I do is open this fucking thing up. I was trying to open it from the wrong side. There you go. Sandpaper, patches, and the glue. First thing I do, find a hole. I marked, you can see the hole right there. Then I gotta scrape this down to show the raw rubber. Then put the glue on and then patch it. Alright guys, so now that I sanded it down, there's the hole, there's the patch. Let's put some glue on it. Alright guys, see that little puncture thing on the top? That's foil. You gotta just put that in there and pop it. So like this. And now we pop the glue open. Ta-da! Okay, now we spread it. I like to spread the size of the patch. There you go. And you gotta spread this really fast because it kinda like dries up really quick. You don't want to touch it for too long. Like right there, just like that's it. You can't touch it anymore. So now we let that dry up for a little bit, for like a few minutes, and then we'll come back. Alright guys, now we're gonna do another one. Here's the other hole. Oh guys, one thing I like to do is the hole's right there in the center, so I like to put lines with a pen right there, and then I put one on that side, so I kind of know the horizontal, the XY axis. See that? That's right there. So when I scrape this off, I'll know where the center of the hole is going to be because of those 2 lines. See that? 1, 2. Alright guys, so there we go. Sanded it down. You still see, and then that patch is going to go right there along with those lines. Now to put some glue. So I just start in a circle and I go in a big circle, and then I just do one quick, and that's it. You can't touch it anymore, otherwise it gets sticky. So now we just let that dry, and there we go. Yeah, sometimes if I try to touch it right now, it'll be all like gooey. Let me show you what I mean. Like say we just rubbed that on, right? Now watch. Now I'll try to rub it again. That little section I just did. See the glue? It's already starting to get sticky. Now see that if I were to try to go back on it again, see what happened? Basically just like got sticky and it failed. This is a failure. It has to stay shiny like that, and it has to dry a little bit, and then it gets a little sticky. Let me put that on. Alright guys, well I've been doing the glue on the other ones and sanding it down. This one's ready to go, so you can see the line. Actually this one, okay. Alright guys, on this one I didn't put the line, so this is the box. So I'm going to go with the edge of the box and just do the best at centering. And I'm just going to guess right there. So the foil part peels off, and that's the patch. That's the side that's going to get really stuck. See that? So there's the patch, and I'm gonna hold it with 2 hands like this and place it in the center of all that stuff like that. So let me do that because it's one shot. Okay, so there I just put it on. I guess I just kind of guesstimated it. That's why those lines are important. So you want to get the hole right in the center. You don't want to come to the edge because it can leak out like that or leak out like that. So once it's on there, we just start pressing it, and I press it really hard for a few minutes. And then the next thing you do is you get this thing, and you start squeegeeing it out from the center. And you might even see the edge. Like, see, this edge is really tight. Now watch this. Now you saw it just kind of like smushed out a little bit. See how it smushes a little bit out? Like the orange kind of just melts, vulcanizes. So go from the center out. Okay guys, so there we go. So one thing that you know when the patch is good, see how it peels up? We don't want that. So I let it sit for a little bit, and when this plastic can come off of this with no problems. See how it's still coming up a little bit? So let's come back in a little while. Okay, so now I peeled this off and a little bit stuck, but check this out. That's what you want. That's when you know the patch is good. When this comes off. So there's a couple little spots right there. Let me see if I can peel. Alright, that's gonna work because the pole is right here. So this definitely has got glued. So this kind of lets you know when the patch is ready, because if it starts pulling off, you're too early. And I probably could have waited like maybe another 2 minutes, and that wouldn't have happened. But we're good. All right, let's get rock and rolling. Love you guys. Bye. You guys, what I like to do is I like to give it a little pump so it fills up the tube with some air. And guys, not a lot. Like maybe see that? Like maybe 1 or 2 pumps to put it in the tube. Let me show you. Okay, guys. So get the tube and you put it in there, and I hold it with this other hand, and I just start feeding it. And sometimes if it's too much air, I'll let some out. But for the most part, it just kind of just holds it in there. See that? So now it's completely in the tire. So now we get the wheel, or the rim. And the first thing you want to do is you want to put the tube in through the hole. And that's going to be where you first put it on. See that? So now it's on like that. And look at the other side. This is much light. Okay. Yeah, it's not too loud. Okay, so now I guess there we go. So now we got this. And then I just start coming up. And if your tire's too tight, you might have to use screwdrivers to wedge it in, or pry tools. But for the most part, I just kind of just use my hand and just keep on getting it. So the most important things that I'd like to always do is make sure that is straight down. You don't want it like this or like this, just straight down. So I'm just gonna fill a little bit of air in it right now. So guys, check this out. I got this. I think I've had this for like since I was a kid. I still own it. It's like 30 years old. Still works. In the cold, everything. This rubber still looks great. I don't know what the fuck they made this out of. But so what I like to do is I like to fill it with a little bit of air, just to make sure the inner tube's gonna be straight, make sure everything's right. And once I mount it, then I start hitting it to set it. And you want to set it so it's centered on the rim. So I'm slowly filling it up, nothing major, just enough where I can still maybe manipulate it a little bit. Let me show you. There's a few pumps. See, it's kind of, see it? There's enough air where I can still, like if I needed to rotate this, like if this wasn't straight, I can still rotate the wheel a little bit. Maybe. Make sure it's straight. And if it's not, then I'll just, oh shit. See, now I turned it too much. See that? And I gotta rotate it back. So now I put it on here. And what I like to do is I like to get a hammer, and to set it, I'll just hit it. This is a trick I learned from a tire guy. So you just smack it. Let me tighten it a little bit. So as you're smacking it, it's kind of self-centering. So I go like this, a few hits. Because look, if you look right now, it's like smushes it down, and then just naturally forms into the tube. And then I'll go this way. And now I feel like that's centered. So let me show you what that means to be centered. So if you look right here, see the little line? I don't know if you can see that line. There's a line on the tube, on the wheel, and you can barely see it right there. But watch, if you go like this, it's completely equal everywhere. It should be. There's that. Alright, don't worry about the noise, but there you go. And then, like, you can even see some parts that might be sticking a little low. And there you go. Hope that helps, guys. And that just centers it for me. It works for me. So let's make sure this is right. Here we go. Now let's fill it up. We've been out, I've been inside for about 10 minutes. The tire's still holding air, so that means we're good to go. I like just chill here for a little bit and just make sure that the pressure's still the same. And then if I feel confident, then I'll go. Otherwise, it's gonna be another flight. Alright guys, let's get on it. Love you, bye. Alright guys, so the bike tire is holding up great. I'm out here on the street in Chicago, right here on Kedzie. There's a little truck terminal, lots of trucks around here. Guys, thanks for watching. You guys have a beautiful day. Love you guys. Bye. Where are you guys? Well, I'm walking the bike. And now the rear tire's flat. Bike life. Love you guys. Bye.